Hello, and welcome to another edition of The Voice Crying in the Wilderness, number 53. Today's subject is fear of the Lord. Proverbs 9, verse 9 through 10. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will yet be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. The opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is fear. The fear of loving. When God says fear me, he means love me, reverence me in a way that you fall totally in love with me. The opposite of love is not hate. It is indifference. The opposite of faith is not heresy. It is indifference. The opposite of life is not death. It is indifference. Psalms 34, verse 9. O fear the Lord, O ye saints, for there is no want or lack to those who fear him. Come, ye children, hearken unto me, and I will teach you the fear of the Lord. What man is he that desireth life, and loveth many days, that he may see good? Keep thy tongue from evil, and thy lips from speaking guile. Depart from evil, and do good. Seek peace, and pursue it. 2 Corinthians 7, verse 1. Therefore, having these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and the spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of the Lord. Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have they that do his commandments of love. His praise endureth forever. Psalms 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 2, verse 6. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. Fear can be a positive or a negative. In the spelling of the word Fear, it could be a frantic effort to avoid reality, in which is the negative, or face everything and receive all the blessings of the Lord, in which is the positive. Remembering Jesus is the only one who can say, I will never leave you or forsake you. He came to our place and took our place, and he invites us to his place. Therefore, having these promises, let us cleanse ourselves of all filthiness of the flesh and the spirit, perfecting in holiness in the fear of the Lord. Wisdom crieth without, or calls aloud in the streets. She uttereth or raises her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief places of the concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, or naive ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their own scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I pour out my spirit upon you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called you, and you have refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But you have set at naught all of my counsel, and would have none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. I told you so. When your fear or terror cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, and when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early or diligently, but they shall not find me. For they that hateth knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord, they would have none of my counsel. They despise and all of my reproof. Therefore they shall eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity or waywardness of the fool shall destroy them. But whosoever hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be secure or at ease from the fear of evil. If thou wilt receive my words and treasure my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thy heart to understanding, yea, if thou criest after knowledge or discernment, and lifteth up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as hidden treasure, then thou understand the fear or reverential awe of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler or shield to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth our guards the path of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, and deliver thee from the evil man who walks in the ways of darkness. My son, forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy or loving kindness or truth forsake or leave you. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the tables of thine heart, so that thou might find good understanding and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy body, and strength to thy bones. Honor the Lord with the substance of thy first fruits of all thy increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy vats shall burst with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary or detest his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and a man that getteth understanding. For the gain of it is better than the profit of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her, or holds her fast. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding he hath established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down to dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace or favor unto thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in the way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, not thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear or terror, neither of the destruction of the wicked, or the terror from the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being caught. Wisdom was so important, God himself used it to create the world. Thank you.